Hi, I'm Ann Overman, and welcome to another free art lesson. I'm going to take a few minutes and show you how I do backgrounds. Sometimes I'll do a painting and I'm just so happy with the painting, and then when I get to the background I'm so stumped. And sometimes the background will just ruin a good painting. And I learned that you can do several things with the background. One is you can make kind of a crucifix form, which would be like this, you know, and the other could be a zigzag, which would be like this. And it just gives your eyes somewhere to go. Another could just be straight out and maybe curved off. So either of those would work for this. When I do the background, I just wet my paper and I just begin to charge in color. And I don't know if you can see here, but this is the highlight of this morning glory, and I need a place for to finish it. So what I'm going to do, since there's a lot of purple and blue here, when I wet this area, I'm going to charge in some greens. And I'm just going to wet a little area at the time, and I like for it to touch the top of the paper. And if you have a time seeing it, just tint your watercolor with, or tint your water with just a little bit of color. I'm going to start with, nope, I'm going to start with the lemon yellow. All I'm going to do is just charge in some color. And you know the watercolor is going to follow wherever it's wet. And there's no particular way of doing it. I'll rinse my brush out. And I think I'll use some of this May green. A little more May green. And I think that needs toning down some. So I think I'll use some of this purple, like I used in the flower. Whenever I choose colors for a watercolor painting, I always choose at least 3 colors, my red, my blue, my yellow, and then maybe an accent color. And I just pretty much use those colors all throughout the painting, and it keeps it uniform and helps you with, you don't have so many decision making. All right. I think I'll add a little bit of blue. And this is ultramarine blue. And I'm just using water now to just kind of move it around. You could get it really wet and move it around by tipping your board or your paper. And this is a good time to take some tissue. Just give it a little variety and texture. And then I'm going to bring it on down. Around this petal. I'm adding a little bit of Lucas purple. And I went a little bit lighter here. And use some more lemon yellow. I'm not going to do this whole thing, but just to give you an idea, I'm just giving it a little bit of background. I'm going to let these vines come outside of the background. This just kind of anchors it to the paper. Take some ultramarine blue. You know, it just doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason. I'm just picking up color and having fun playing with it. Ooh, that's some nice purple down here. I think it's good to use the purple down where the green is, and then the green up where the purple is, so there's some contrast. a little tight area. Leave some white so it'll look like sunlight. Add a little bit more ultramarine. And then we're going to lighten it up some just by putting plain water. And I'm just going to continue to do this all through. And I'm going to pull it down this way, and then I'm going to pull the color this way. So you just you can always use a Kleenex when you get your color too strong. And so you can use this formula for doing a background for just about anything. You can use the shape of a crucifix or the shape of a Z, or you can just do look like a tree trunk shape and give your flower or whatever object you're painting a background. And it's really easy to do. It's just really playing with the watercolors. Thank you for joining me, and check out my website at www.brushmarksbyluann.com. Thank you.